Hello everyone, Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Dragonflight and our Night Elf Warrior leveling campaign. Thank you guys very much for being here, for clicking on the video and joining me today. I do appreciate it, and I hope you are all doing well. To start things off today, we are going to go after some troll charms. And then we have some other stuff to do. Yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit here in Ashenvale. And I might just take us into Felwood. The troll charms here seems like a pretty easy quest just to go after. So let's go do that, and then we'll assess and decide if we just want to head into Felwood for something a little bit different. We've done Ashenvale a couple of times in this era. So maybe we'll skip it and see something new. I feel like we're looking for a cave entrance. Yeah, back here possibly. Oh, we have another quest to pick up here. Obtain Blood Claws Collection. It looks like that's also taking us right into the cave. I was fairly sure that the troll charms were going to be items that we pick up off the ground. I haven't seen any yet. Oh, there's one back there. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be inside of the little chest. Alright, we've aggroed every freaking mob in this entire place. That's awesome. Possibly they could kill us. I'm noticing Bloodthirst doesn't heal us anymore. It just kind of gave up. I feel like when we started this character, Bloodthirst was healing for quite a bit, and then it just kind of stopped. And I'm not really sure why. It says, oh, 3%, so I feel like... Maybe I'm hallucinating, but I feel like when we started playing this character, it healed us for like 80%. Or some like insane amount. And I feel like as we've leveled up, it's healed for less and less. But again, maybe I'm just imagining things. Maybe that didn't happen at all. I will let you guys tell me. Alright, that is everything up here. Let's go ahead and hearth back. We'll turn this one in. And then I do think that I want to head into Felwood, actually. So we'll go ahead and we'll make the run.
Any friend agreeing is a friend of mine.
I'm not gonna pick up anything else here. In fact, what we'll do is on the way here, we'll go into the quest log and we'll abandon everything that we have. There we go. You know, the weird thing is, I don't have the Kultiran race unlocked. But for some reason I have their mount. That's really weird. Seems like, maybe some kind of oversight. Very, very strange. I like the lightsabers. I wouldn't mind like a higher res version of like a lightsaber. Is this the right way? Yeah, I think so. That'll do. I'm okay with that. I like the stride. The cats and the wolves on the horde side have a very, like, fluid stride that's easy to look at, doesn't cause any kind of motion sickness, isn't very jarring. But yeah, I would love to have, like, just maybe a higher res version of it. This one's not bad, though. Oh, lovely. It's raining in Felwood. Didn't expect that. Let's grab the flight point first. A talking totem. Speak with the totem of Roombo near Deadwood Village. The ruins of Caltheral. At this lake, the crystal of Zin Malor was stolen by the Highborn. The crystal was a powerful artifact that bent arcane magic in wild and unpredictable ways, but it could only be held by the worthy and brought doom upon all others. The spirits that wander here span generations, each shackled here by Zin Malor. Some will speak and tell their tale. Should you wish to learn the fate of Zin Malor, seek the spirit at the center of the lake. I'll probably read some of these because, you know, I'm not sure if during the actual Cataclysm, when we're playing Cata, if we'll ever come here. So I probably will check out some of these quests. For the lore, culling the corrupted. The sickening corruption of demons pervades this entire forest. The soil, the trees, the animals all grow thick with fell magics. We of the Emerald Circle have sworn to cleanse this forest, and doing so requires a constant battle. While some life here can still be healed, the bears and wolves that wander nearby have been twisted too far. Collect 10 corrupted pelts. The corruption of the Jade Fire. The cleansing of this forest has been a grueling process. For every success we have achieved, a new challenge has arisen. The Jade Fire Satyr have been constant nuisance. They seek to corrupt the forest just as we seek to cleanse it. Now, we have taken steps to begin eradicating them from Felwood entirely. Travel to the Jadefire Glen to the west and rid the forest of their presence. You'll find the entrance just north of the walls of Deadwood Village. Look for their vile banners. Slay 12 Jadefire Satyr. Alright, we have the talking totem right over this way, not too far. Rumbo demands justice. You, Wanderer, bow before the might of Rumbo, great god of the Timbermaw tribe. Hear my will. The evil Deadwood tribe lives in the village behind me. They are big jerks. I mean, they sully my name with their wicked misdeeds. They persecute my cherished Timbermaw tribe and hurt them. I demand you inflict my justice. Okay. Seems very mature for a talking totem. And collect 10 Deadwood honey globs from the hives. Using the honey stick. Rumbo's honey stick. Okay, we won't look too deeply into that one. So yeah, we can go basically in any direction here. Let's go this way first. We can go after some corrupted pelts. That is level 29. Let's see. While in rage, your auto attacks can no longer miss. That seems pretty good. Whirlwind causes your next 2 single target attacks to strike up to 4 additional targets. This seems like really good for AoE, obviously. AoE over here, single target over here. And like eventually we will want some of that like AoE. I feel like grabbing this is good, and then maybe we also grab this, since this makes it so our auto attacks can't miss, and this makes our auto attacks hit more targets after Whirlwind. Those could synergize well together. Bees, jump in the water to get them off. Oh. I hope there's plenty of water. Otherwise, we're just going to be dealing with bees. Yeah, I'm not going to run back to the water every single time I do this. So we're going to have to figure out, like, what are the consequences here? Okay, it only happened that one time so far. Alright, that's the last of the honey that we need. Now we're just looking for a few more Firbolg. A few more slain Firbolg. Every time we go to a new zone, I keep expecting the Furbolg to have updated enemy models. Didn't the Furbolg get like an overhaul for Dragonflight the way like the Kobolds did and the Trogs got one? And the dog people got one, the Gnolls. I thought the Furbolg also got like a updated model. And you know, most of the updated models have been worked back through the game. But not the Furbolgs. So maybe I'm making that up. Maybe the Furbolg did not get an updated model in Dragonflight. But I thought there were updated Furbolgs in the Azure Span. Alright, that is that for that one. We can come right over this way and work on the Jadefire Satyr. It's interesting how the first time we tapped the beehive, it had us jump in the water, but that never happened again. Alright, that's everything. Let's go ahead, we'll go back, turn everything in, and we'll see what's next. You've done well, Night Elf. Roombo is pleased by your bravery and the delicious honey you have given Roombo. Now you must dance. Yes, dance for Roombo. Dance. Do a silly dance for Roombo. I thought I was gonna have to slash dance. I don't know if that's a silly dance. It's some kind of dance. Is he pleased? How long must we dance? It was a little kid, obviously. Obviously, it was a little kid. It might have been a couple of different little kids, judging by the dialogue here.
Greetings. The winds guide you. Walk with the earth, mother.
That is an upgrade. And we also should vendor everything. I'm not sure why we're getting one-handed weapons. We don't need one-handed weapons. Let's see. We are set to Fury, so yeah, I don't know.
Looking for something special? Ancestors watch over you. Can I assist you?
An arcane ally, the Emerald Circle is sworn to accept the help of any who wish to fight the demons of Felwood. Though my people have long shunned the arcane, we cannot afford to deny ourselves such an advantage here. Arcanist Delaris, a surviving Highborn mage, helps us battle the Jadefire Satyr. Follow the road north and you will find her at our encampment overlooking the ruins of Constellus. She's a Highborn. That's interesting. I guess not exactly the same as a Nightborn, who we don't meet until Legion. Cataclysm was the expansion that they let Night Elves be mages again. I feel like that's true. Alright, let's head up the road and see what's going on.
Ashenvale.
Do the imp possible. The Satyr hide their corrupted moonwell behind an impenetrable barrier of demonic fire. Their forces must have some way of getting through it. Interrogating the Satyr will be useless, but the imps they consort with will be easily swayed. I have a specific one in mind as well. In the foothills to the east, a lone imp has been seen wandering, far from the other demons. He should prove easy pickings. Weaken him with combat, and then use this enchanted sack to capture him. Then I'll do the talking. An enchanted sack, you say?
Be careful.
Tell me more. What makes you so special? So you're Highborn. You look like a night elf. It's hard to tell the coloring with like the green cell shading here. But yeah, it just looks like a night elf. A night elf with blue eyes, though. We have blue eyes as well, I guess. Interesting. Okay. Let's go capture us an imp with our enchanted sack. It put the sack on our back. That's interesting.
Good luck, friend.
Alright, we're doing stuff for Impsy now. Yeah, your stuck-up mage friend here hit it on the nose. The imps over at Shadowlurk Ridge are hiding the key to the Satyr's barrier in the Nether. It's right there, but you can't see it or touch it unless you're shifted. I guess you're out of luck though, because only imps can phase shift. So you should just close your eyes, turn around, and let me go. It was just a joke. Don't hurt me. I'll need some slime from the cursed oozes around the ruins. Bring me enough to cover you from head to toe. Oh, we're gonna bathe ourselves in slime. Sounds positively delightful. We got some upgraded boots. Let's go ahead and pop those on. Touch the untouchable. I've added a drop of my very own essence to the ooze. Look for a glowing sigil to the west at the ledge of Shadowlurk Ridge. Stand on it, concentrate, and pour this stuff all over yourself. It should be enough to shift you into the nether and let you see what's really there. You won't be alone. The Satyr's treasure is being guarded by the biggest void stalker they could summon. Defeat him and the treasure is yours. And come back in one piece, or this crazy broad's gonna fry me. This crazy broad. Okay. Well. Someone needs a little bit of sensitivity training. That being said, I'm not really exactly sure where we want to go here. It's kind of highlighting an area that I can't quite get to. I'm obviously being just really stupid. I'm sure there's a really easy way to get up there. Me and elevations in this game do not click. I have never clicked well with the elevations. Anytime something is either like above ground or below ground, I can't find it. Whether it's a cave or a height, it's always very challenging for me to figure out what exactly is going on. Let's pop it here. Now it requires the Mark of Tichondrius. Okay. Maybe we just circle around this way. Yeah, see, we're looking for something fairly obvious. Let's do that. Okay. I still don't really know if this is helpful, or if we're just going to keep running into dead ends. Yeah, see... It's almost like sometimes the quest tracking in the game is a curse. It's just a curse to have the quest tracking, because, like, you try to use the quest tracking and you try to rely on it, but it's just, you just can't. This is good. We're about 7 miles away from where we died. I think I'll just go ahead and spirit res here. Yeah, 1 minute of sickness. A couple broken pieces of gear at this level aren't going to make any difference. It's just going to be faster to get back if we can mount up. It's funny, like, I read the quest and, like, nothing about reading the quest actually helps me. Let's see. Yeah, we used the phase 1 potion at the sigil. Search for the claw of Tichondrius. Yeah, nothing about that tells me where I should be looking, which is super unfortunate. Let's give it one more shot. Let's go repair our gear so that we're not all broken, and we'll give this one more try.
Greetings. Goodbye.
I think, like, maybe one of the worst things the game ever did was to put in quest tracking. When you don't have quest tracking, you need to be a lot more clear in the text of the quest what you're actually supposed to do. And when a game is built for quest tracking, then a lot of details get left out of the text. But then if the quest tracking on the map is not actually very good, it puts you in kind of an awkward position. Yeah, see, this is just all, like, lore, but then up here, use the potion, we found the sigil, we shifted, search for the claw. Like, that's not helpful. It's especially not helpful when the quest tracking on the map seems to be indicating an area that we can't quite get to. So yeah, we'll give this one another shot, but ultimately I'm not going to beat my head into the wall with it. Let's come down this way. Like, part of me says I should ignore this. You know what I mean? Like, part of me says ignore that and go search somewhere else, because the area that's highlighting, it's like up on some kind of ridge, and when I try to climb the ridge, we get phased out. If we go too far out of this little area, the Shadowlurk Ridge, we're gonna phase back out into reality. And, like, I just don't think there's anything up here. Unless there's a hidden cave that I'm not seeing, I really don't believe there's anything up here. Yeah, see, here we go. We're getting closer to the indicator, but look, we phased out. So, like, what's the point of that? It's not very useful quest tracking, let's just say that much. So, like, what we'll do is we'll grab this again. I'm gonna search back in this area and just see if there's anything here that makes a little bit more sense as far as what we're looking for. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to, like, kind of ignore the actual quest tracking. Yeah, see, I mean, guys, hear me out. The quest tracking is broken. Like, I know it's like, it's not fun when I get frustrated with stuff, but usually when I get frustrated with stuff, it's things like this. Like, obviously, we have a mark on the map over here. This mark on the map did not indicate the rune where we had to stand, and it also did not indicate the enemy that we had to slay. So my question is, what the F is the point of having the mark on the map? What is the point of having quest tracking if the quest tracking is broken? I often feel that one of the worst things that happened to the game was just the inclusion and then the reliance in the quest writing on quest tracking. Because again, like, if we had just the writing, it would probably say, search the area for Vorlis, whatever his name is. It would just tell us to search the area. It would say, use the phase blood potion to shift, and like, it does say that. It says it, but it also does this. And so obviously, as a gamer who's been using quest tracking in the game since, what, Wrath of the Lich King, you tend just to want to trust it, and you can't trust it. In fact, it's very far. It didn't circle a big area like it ought to have. It ought to have just circled a big area, and that would have made a lot more sense. And if we hadn't had quest tracking, and it said search the area, then I would have immediately done what I ended up doing, which is just to kind of wander around. But yeah, anyway, I'm happy we found it. I'm not happy we had to die of fall damage first. Luckily, the way they change res sickness is actually pretty helpful. And there we go, there's the claw. Easy as that. The Claw of Tichondrius. You hold a piece of the very demon that led the Legion to these woods. Better for it to be in our hands than with the satyr. Hold still, I'm going to pull you back to our plane and make sure you and the Claw arrive here safely. Oh, a teleport. Hey, there we go. Oh, and we hit level 30. That's awesome. Very nice. And they have a couple more quests for us here. Break the unbreakable. With the Claw, we are ready to break through the Jadefire's defenses. Head into the ruins to the northwest. Beyond the front line of Satyr, you'll find a narrow pass heading to their corrupted moonwell. An enormous wall of demonic flame bars the path, but the Claw of Tichondrius should be able to dispel it. Beyond the barrier, you will find the leader of these forces, Zavathris, guarding the corrupted moonwell. Slay him once you are through. And we'll get a two-handed weapon from that, but we don't need it yet. We are approaching the end of the usefulness of my heirlooms. They're going to end for us at level 34. So there's that. Fight the power. It's time for the final push against the Jadefire. If you're prepared to break through their foul barrier and bring the fight to their leader, I'd also ask your help against the Lesser Satyr. Our druids fight ferociously, but your strength can help turn the battle. Show the Jadefire that their power will no longer hold sway over these lands. Alright, let's take a look at our talents. Seismic Reverberation. If Whirlwind hits 3 or more enemies, it hits them 1 additional time for 30%. I mean, this is just, I have to grab this now. I have to grab it now while I see it. We probably will go into kind of like an AoE cleave build for this character. And then like eventually we'll be doing dungeons and stuff, so it'll have a higher payoff. And guys, I think this is going to be a great spot for us to take a little bit of a break for today. So far, I'm really enjoying Felwood. I'm also enjoying reading the quest again. It's kind of something that after so many playthroughs, I kind of got away from reading the quest. And it makes sense because like a lot of the areas are areas that we've done time and time again. But when we go into these newer areas, especially areas that I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get to in Cataclysm Classic, I do want to start reading the quest again. Hope you guys don't mind. Would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, take care of yourselves out in the real world and take care of each other. And we will see you back here in Felwood again very soon. Bye for now.